even brands, since I'm still a public figure, tapos managers were trying to get me projects, they wouldn't get me, and they had like really bad parang they just didn't want to because I was damaged goods according to them.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to WhenInManila. And joining me here today is the one and only Karen Bordador. Hi, Karen.
Hi, Therese, and to everyone in WhenInManila. Still trending. I love the site so much.
So, you're celebrating something amazing right now, and it's your freedomsary. I think that's what you called it, or your first anniversary of being released from prison of 5 years. And I remember the last time we talked, it was August 2021. And, kauwi mo lang, you're still adjusting. And I got to talk to you and really learn about your story behind bars, what you were doing at that time to get back on track with your life. And all in all, you were just really you had so many dreams of what you wanted to do now that you're free. And now a lot has happened since. So could you share with us how the past year has been for you?
Yeah, the last time we talked was when I think I posted a vlog about my story and basically just letting people know na I'm out and my name should be cleared, and in court it was, but syempre publicly kasi I got to experience a little bit of discrimination dahil nga once you have that tainted in your name, you get the really different treatment, like in terms of the professional world, like the banks, like IDs and stuff like that. Even brands, since I'm still a public figure, tapos managers were trying to get me projects, they wouldn't get me, and they had like really bad parang they just didn't want to because I was damaged goods according to them. So I really wanted to move forward in a grand way. Like if I was gonna do a comeback, parang it had to be a big thing wherein everyone's united with the fact that I should be back because I'm a different person from what they thought I was. So since the last time we talked, I think, was it after Pinoy Big Brother? No, that's before, no?
Before, yes.
Yeah, before. So I did share a lot of my dreams, like what I wanted to do, even publish a book. I said that, but things spiraled up upward, and after our talk, I got into Pinoy Big Brother, and then MMK featured me, and then after that, I got a radio show and then a talk show, and then a lot of other things that were so exciting na parang wow, in 1 year one was able, like I was able to accomplish that. It was so fast and it's still going by really fast, so it's really exciting kasi parang what I lost in 5 years I'm gaining in less than a year. So I'm really grateful. Like I prayed for this, and prayers do work even though it seemed delayed when I was inside. Parang now everything that was parked is just zooming straight at me right now. So, ayun, it's really exciting.
Parang sampal sa mukha sa mga taong nagsabi damaged goods ka, no?
Oh yeah, I wanted to let you know it's fresh goods. It's gonna be in demand. Diba?
Oh.
Yes.
And so it all started, no, from when you joined PBB. Tapos tuloy-tuloy nga yun, right?
Yeah.
Could you enumerate again what your career highlights
Okay,
are?
so I did Pinoy Big Brother, and it was such a great platform because, of course, it's a place where you really show your character, you really show who you're all about, and I think I was able to introduce or reintroduce myself to the Filipino people, and thankfully I was very much accepted by them. Tsaka they realized nga people that have been imprisoned are not all bad, and they should give focus on thinking that it's a rehabilitation place and not a place that people should be punished completely. So ayun, it was really nice to highlight that. Plus, after Pinoy Big Brother, I was given the chance to share my story some more through MMK. And then I got a billboard. I got 2 magazine covers. I got a radio show, a radio talk show that's very inspirational on Kumu. And after that, I also got a talk show. So it's very continuous. I'm now a jock of PI, the Pinoy Interactive Entertainment Channel. So everything that I've been hoping for, like I didn't really have a specific of where it's gonna be, how it's gonna be like, but parang yung nasa listahan. Remember I told you I had the list of things I wanted to do. So one by one, they're being checked already in less than a year. So it's really, really exciting. Plus, I've gotten to travel to some places too. So I finally flown in a plane. So the first time I flew in a plane, but I'm like, oh my God, I really, really love, just entering a plane, knowing that I can go wherever I want to. Tapos I have na rin my passport. So parang you're really free, diba? You're able to roam around. Although there's a mask, I could take it off and feel very, like I'm safe. This is my world.
Nice. Let me get back to the MMK one. So,
Yeah.
diba, how did it feel na you are watching all? Parang reenactment siya kasi ng, I'd like, I don't know if I should say yung parang trauma mo or like, your experience in 5 years. Parang you were watching it all happen. So how did it feel to see that and be part of it, of course, and, to direct it, the direction or whatever?
Before even getting in the set, I've been in talks with the writers for months. Siguro mga 2 months, dire-diretso yun. That's even before MMK. So they approached me. That's even before PBB. So they approached me and then we've been talking about the details of what happened. Because before they even highlight a story, it has to be very authentic and it has to be very detailed. Alam mo yun? It's supposed to be super, how do I say it? Di naman sa makatotohanan. Basta, parang they want to assess the story or whatever. What's the attack or whatever. So, it's been in the works for like 2 months already. And then and then PBB happened. So, parang na-delay. And then, when I got out of the house of Kuya, then it continued on. And their questions were very specific. Yung tipong to the point na it's gonna make you cry because it's gonna, remind you of what happened. Plus, they asked my mom. My mom's so emotional about it. Kaya, when she would answer questions, it was so dramatic na parang, Mom, we're not trying to relive it and we're not like in the situation anymore. It's just storytelling para people will understand. So for me, it wasn't painful or anything like that. It was really me sharing as an outsider na. Because I'm so done with it, Therese. Like, I've been in it 5 years. Tapos parang people would think na, don't you need therapy? I therapied myself. Like with self-therapy books. Alam mo yon, like, I did it to myself na eh. I prayed. Parang wala na akong kailangan ayusin pa. Wala na rin akong trauma. Kasi siguro when I would see blue boys, I'm not afraid anymore. Parang I'm at peace already. Kaya when I move forward, it's not of fear. It's more of like, oh my God, I was able to get over that, therefore I'm stronger than before. Kaya ganun. I think there's no trauma in me. People wonder if there is. Wala talaga eh. It's more of like, I feel na I'm done with the crisis of my life. So everything's gonna go up and away. I don't think I'm gonna have anything anymore that's negative. Parang kumuta na ako. Diba? Kumuta na din si Lord dun sa department yun. So, yun, in my heart, I feel like things are gonna be really happy.
That's amazing. So, what about the support from like fans, from everyone around you? How has it been?
So, I did radio before and magazines. So, iba yung support nun as opposed to being on TV and sharing your story. People kasi get really connected to you because, of course, many of them that are connected to you have gone through the same thing. So the support system is of because they relate and because they can relate. Parang humuhugot sila sa akin ng lakas na if I can, then they can as well. So it's really nice. And after I got out of PBB, I got so much flowers, like gifts, letters, people that are just happy na I'm finally home. And then I would get like mga DMs of those that would say, oh, I'm so sorry. I was one of those people that, joined in the cancel culture, like cancel Karen. But I didn't realize na I was wrong. So I got a lot of stories on Facebook. And at the same time, I got a lot of people messaging me na parang, oh, you're so strong. I'm so inspired. And I want to be like you. So nakakapagbigay ng lakas din yun, diba? Parang it just makes you wanna move forward para, I think the best revenge is to really be the best, version of you, right? And to show them na parang, you guys really tried to pull me down before, oh, I will show you what it looks like to get up in a way. So,
I love it. Very empowered talaga eh.
yeah, iba talaga yung effect sa akin ng negativity eh. Mas lalo akong umiinit to do better.
Yes. So, apart from a flourishing career, how has the past year, or how have you changed personally sa past year? How has your relationships been with yourself, with your friends, old and new?
Yeah. Now I have new friends and it's really exciting because, well, they're in the industry that I'm gonna be in. And it's nice to have like a support system. And those are the housemates. So it's good to have a new set of friends. But at the same time, I wanna ensure na parang the friends that were there for me in bad times, I'll still be extremely close to. So now I have like different sets of friends. But in terms of my focus, the way I had it before, na I used to read, I used to write every single day. It's not the same, to be honest, Reese. Like life is so busy outside. Tsaka, I warned myself once I get out of Colombia, do not get derailed, do not get distracted. Kasi I know, I planned out a busy life for me. So I said, you have to still be focused. Pero it's so challenging pala talaga. It really is. Technology-wise, there's just too much going on. So until now, I'm still adjusting. Kasi it really helps out to be centered. Alam mo yun, to have those habits that will make you super, ano yun, yung down to earth. So medyo nawala ako yung pagbabasa ng books. And di ba I told you I read like more than 300 books. So I'm like, I need to find time to do that. So lately I've been writing again on my journal. And that makes me happy. So ayun, I've just been so busy with a lot of work, which I'm super excited about. But I have to keep reminding myself na in all of the busyness, you have to find that silence too. So there, I'm gonna try to make more time with silence. And I haven't worked out too. Oh my God, I feel so bad.
Really?
I
Wow.
haven't been able to work out as much as before. Before kasi every day, pero since work came in, yun, medyo challenging siya.
So you haven't really found time to, sometimes rest. Kasi parang kailangan yun, di ba? When you, everything.
Yeah. I get to rest naman kasi Therese, I have a dog also.
Oh, I saw your
Yeah.
cute little
I have
doggy.
a corgi who's 6 months old. So he kind of takes up some of my time as well. Pero I'm happy. Like I've always dreamt of having a corgi. Everything's like part of that dream that I've been wanting to have. I still have my rabbit. I have 2 birds and I have a turtle. I have a farm. Pero things I've never had before. Kaya I'm gonna cherish each and one of them. So time is a little bit I'm time deprived. Pero you know what? It's really time management din eh. So it's been just a year, diba? It's adjustment period.
So something that I believe you've also mentioned in a previous interview, is that you still make it a point to help your former fellow PDLs or persons deprived of liberty.
Yeah.
So could you enlighten us about that naman?
Oh yeah. So now, what I used to do inside is to, give them some money, like inspire them, educate them a little bit. Kasi I would, join in the teaching dun sa ALS, like alternative learning system. So I try my best to entertain them also and make them feel na parang there's more to life than being inside jail. That there's still something to look forward to in the outside world if you just take care of yourself mentally, emotionally, and all that. Pero now I'm outside, it's very different. It's a different environment. Parang when you're separated from them, hindi naman sa it's hard to be emotionally connected. Pero siguro now, I'm thinking more of aftercare. Ang hirap din pala. Once you get out of jail, the challenge doesn't stop there. You don't think na parang, oh, you're free now. Life is great. Hindi, ang hirap pala. Like, for me, I'm very lucky na I'm so determined to have my career back, to have like, to start off again with my head up. Pero if you're, the normal citizen who was in prison for quite some time, you'll have a hard time. You'll have a hard time even, uh, you know, getting your papers, getting banking, getting a job, or even dealing with society that knowing that they were in prison, ang hirap talaga. So when I got out, a lot of the people that were in prison, and kahit na naka 1 year na sila sa laya, they still don't have work. They still are having a hard time with just buying a sack of rice, diba? Iisipin mo, a sack of rice, I mean, it's affordable, pero not for people that were in prison. Or like just having a meal for a day. So I would help them financially. Pero it's difficult, like multiply them times 10 in a day. That's a lot of people to support. So once I did my videos, I was able to have people that were parang moved by my vlogs to donate. I would normally accept kind, not cash. Pero some of them that would send cash, I would give it to aftercare. Pero yung kind, I would bring in the goods, like kunyari yung mga toiletries, etc., sa jail inside. So, right now, I guess I just want to let everyone know na there are people that are in need inside pa rin. And, ayun, they should, parang kasi the government, honestly, they do not put budget then sa mga tao inside jail. Like, that's not priority kasi mga outcast naman talaga sila eh. Pero I have some government friends now because nga of my story and just people basically that are like saying, oh nga pala, we should visit our family members inside. We should like send in food or whatever to make them happy because they're still part of, this world and we should care about them. So my freedom has helped, I believe, people inside to, para masaya naman sila, tsaka maisip nila na may future din sila through my experience. Did I answer your question? Parang ang gulo ng sagot ko dun sa tanong mo.
Yeah, I think it did naman. Kasi parang even like this, yung simple things, just by using your platform to,
Yeah.
To, how do you say it? Parang to give attention na these things happen. Diba?
Yeah. Oh, and also pala, Therese, like I would get messages like DMs from people that were in prison that still can't get over it. They've been they've been outside from jail siguro like 2 years na, pero talagang, or 5 even, sobrang traumatized pa rin sila. And nothing, I'm not saying that's not valid, pero because nga they're still traumatized, they can't really sustain a job. Parang they feel very inferior. Their self-esteem is so low. So if I see a particular message na ganon, I try my best to respond and make them realize that you have to lighten up the situation. Kaya nga binigyan ka ng opportunity to be out is to see the sun and to actually enjoy it and not like think about those days you were inside. You gotta move on, diba? So I try my best to to, like cheer up the people that message me. And then some of them, they would actually help out dun sa mga people that yung that needs aftercare. And I also got some lawyers to help out my friends inside jail. So I'm so happy. Recently, there's this ang tawag na, legal aid na organization. They're like lawyers that do this for pro bono. So mga professional ano sila. I mean, they're like how do you say it? Kung private, sorry. They're private attorneys that are normally paid high, but they would do pro bono work for those that are really in need, like yung mga nasa jail mismo. And it's very rare to have that, 'di ba? Kasi ngayon, really, lawyers would prefer highly paid mga accused, people. So, may namita ko na taga-group ng legal aid, and I was able to endorse a friend of mine who's been inside jail for nearly 10 years for a murder case that she didn't do. So it's been extremely delayed. Every year her judge is replaced or her lawyer is replaced. So parang wala na talagang mapupuntahan yung kaso niya. So my the lawyer I introduced her to meddled in, and now ayun, I'm so glad to say na she got out finally last month, and I'm so happy. Yeah, after 10 years of waiting. Imagine mo, her kids have grown up. I mean, like life is like so different outside already. And she's the leader of the jail na when I left. So, ang dami mga buhay na na-waste instead. Thankfully, through legal aid and people that do want to help out, ayun, there's movement. So I would want to contribute more. Like I would like to help out more people to get out. And also yun, aftercare. It's so important. Para naman paglabas nila, there's a future waiting for them. There's like a process na parang hindi sila confused where to start. Something more organized sana.
Because I remember, I love hearing all of this because I remember what you told me then before, na you didn't want a selfish career. You wanted to do things that are purposeful and beneficial to the community, or to the people who should be cared for. That's what you said talaga.
Yeah.
And, I believe that it still rings true, diba?
Yeah, that's why I'm more geared into like doing talk show types of shows. Parang I want everything that I do, or hopefully things that I will do, are inspiring. So although, being in prison is a sad case and very inspiring nga yung what happened afterwards, there's a lot of stories that should be listened to para lang to uplift our lives. So there, I do a radio show. It's a talk show. It's called K-Way. And it highlights people's struggles and how they were able to stand up from them. So nakakatuwa talaga. A lot of people are feeling extremely good after the show kasi parang if they can, then we can as well, diba? And I also have a talk show on Pi. We talk about life stories. So parang it's all aligned, really. It's all very much aligned. There's kalokohan too, but at the same time, parang we only have one goal, and it's to make our lives better. We share that within each other, diba? So yes, it still holds true what I said before.
Yes. Okay. So circling back, I think my next question would be is, do you feel sometimes na sobrang bilis yung mga pangyayari? Like, do you sometimes feel na you wish na parang dahan-dahan lang, or what?
I feel like I wanted to get faster. Huh? I mean, after 5 years of nothing, as in zero movement, no people to talk to, no way to like show your talents, zero platforms. I'm just excited. If there could be more, I have so much energy, why not? Like people ask me, how come Karen you had work this morning and then you had work at night till 12 midnight, pero you're still the most energized person? Like kasi it got locked up for 5 years. I got so much to give, you know? So I don't get tired. Just being outside, I'm so grateful. So I don't even yawn. I noticed that I don't even yawn when I'm at my set. Nothing like that. I'm always the one who's awake, who's always reading the scripts, who's researching. Pero I've been doing it for like nearly a month now, pero I'm still enthusiastic kasi I know na, you know, when you haven't had that for so long, you cherish it. So I treat every day as like something new and fun. Kaya when people are like, parang di ka nauubusan. Talaga, it's overflowing. I'm just so happy to be here, guys. I'm so happy to meet you. I'm so happy to even see lights. I'm so happy to have that camera on me. I'm so happy. So
I
that's
love it. Grabe, hindi ka nag-yawn talaga.
hindi talaga,
No
na-notice
yawning
ko lang
challenge.
Kasi may mga co-host ako, parang, ba't ka nag-iyon? Di ka ba excited? Diba? It's parang sabi mo sa akin, like, ano, nag-rest ka na ng buong araw. Diba? Dapat sobrang excited ka to be here. Tapos, parang, o nga, no, parang na-notice ko, ako lang talaga pagpapasok ko ng work, hi, hi! Tapos ako pa yung earliest na nandun. Parang mahal na mahal ko talaga yung ginagawa ko. So, everything's aligned. Like, wala siyang, wala eh. Parang tama talaga eh. Whatever I prayed for, it's being, you know, poured right here. But I want to use it for the good. Like, I want to make sure na I take care of it and not take it for granted.
Nice. So what's next naman for you? Like in the next year, in the coming months, or next 3 years? Career-wise and also like personal life.
Career-wise, like I said, diba, I did tell you, I want to make a book and I still need to make time for that. So, there. And also, since I've been focused on YouTube, I am extremely excited to start a talk show also on my YouTube account. Something that's just mine, very personal to me. So I'm already working on it and most likely it will air on July kasi I'm already fixing it na. And what else? Probably more improvement physically because I feel like I haven't worked out in so long and I've looked like this for the longest time. So I want to change it up. And I just want to, yun, keep it improving. Ayun. Hindi ko na naisip. Ano ba yung gagawin ko? And
Are
maybe,
there
yeah, and maybe like get involved with my mom's stuff kasi she has companies that needs, you know, someone to take care of. Before pa naman she's been wanting me to get into it. It's just that when I got into entertainment years ago, parang I thought, why would I do that? But then again, if you're the only one who's left here in the country to take care of your mom's hard work, why not? It's me na lang. I love businesses naman eh.
mm-mm.
I'll
Parang
just,
it's hard nga to like think kung ano pang gusto mong gawin kasi like even what you're doing now hindi mo naman in-expect na dadating, 'di ba?
hindi ko siya in-expect, pero I hope for it. Like, I didn't know in what form or way. Pero like, I wanted to be a talk show host. And now it happened. Like, of all shows to have, it could be a game show, it could be like acting. And it just landed talk show talaga. So talagang sobrang aligned siya, nakakatuwa. And yeah, I really wanna be one, you know, I really wanna be a great host here in the Philippines.
Okay, so thank you so much for giving me, time to get talk to you again and get an update on your life 1 year after prison. So you continue to inspire so many people that just by being brave, empowered, and free, it can open so many doors for you and grant you that redemption that you've always dreamed of attaining. So do you have any parting message for our viewers?
Yeah, for everyone out there, you can definitely have a great comeback. It's possible. Yeah, no matter what part you are in your life, how old you are, how young you are, it doesn't really matter. Like you define when. So honestly, it's God talaga who decides for you. Pero you're the one who's gonna put yourself out there. Eh. Once you believe na you deserve a brand new life, a brand new, like experience, a brand new you, it can happen. Kasi parang we're also stuck in the past. We're also stuck in that bad thing that happened to us, that the trauma that destroyed our life. But really, you should be the one putting the different pieces of whatever back, and you have to get stronger. And yeah, you define talaga who you'll be. It's not gonna be the society. It's not gonna be people's idea of you. You create your idea of who you want to be, and everyone will start believing when you believe. So believe in yourself, because you know what? We weren't created in this world to just be here. We're created in this world to make a movement, to make people happy in whatever talents you have. So kung ano man yun, I hope you figure it out. Kasi in those dark times, in those dark moments you're alone, that's when you'll realize it. Kaya cherish those moments, because the light will brighten up talaga on those moments. It will highlight it. And then after you've gone through all that, that's when you'll be able to showcase to the world your strength, and that your comeback can be way harder or way bigger than it was before. And I feel like people can do comebacks over and over again. People can climax, I don't know how many times really, pero sky's the limit. It's only us naman that limits ourselves. Eh. So yeah, believe there's a bright tomorrow, that it starts with today. So start today happy, because tomorrow will be super duper amazing.